I had a very, very crummy day, and I kind of want to talk about it. Maybe it'll shed some light and perspective on things, but basically, I woke up this morning. I have been struggling with sleeping for the last couple of weeks. I've been going to bed really late and waking up really early and not getting any kind of nap, no extra sleep, and it's been like go, 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 go. So that's just the starter. Secondly, today my child had to go to school, and of course it's freezing rain, so there was a lot of freezing rain issues and all this craziness that's supposed to happen with that. So I drove my child to school, and in the middle of that, I was trying to scrape off the ice on the car, and because my scraper is broken, it was not working, so I had to use the opposite end, and it was still not working. And then, of course, because I didn't get to put gas in because it was way too cold yesterday. So anyways, along with that, so I get to the gas station, and of course, because it is super cold, and because it was like really early in the morning, and I wasn't really anticipating driving my child to school, so I was like, okay, I'm cold. I didn't really bring a hat, I didn't bring gloves, and my hands were like gonna burn off. I literally only put in $20 of the gas because I just simply couldn't do more than that. I was like, forget it, I'm done. So did that. That was fun. And then I bring in my charger from the car in the house because last night my charger broke and I needed to charge my phone before my first reading. And then I'm like, okay, going in the house, and then that charger's not working. None of my chargers are working, so I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go back out there. So I did. I went to the damn dollar store. So at this point, I am fed up, and I realize I almost grabbed the wrong charger. I'm like, oh, almost grabbed the wrong charger, shit, you know. I get to the cashier, she's kind of not being a dick. I wouldn't say she's being a dick. I would say that, like, I was at one register, and then she had to pass by me, and then she doesn't say anything. She just stands at this register waiting for me to come to her, like, she didn't say, oh, I was over here, nothing. Like, she saw me put all my shit down in this one particular area and didn't say anything to fix that. And she just waited at her register like this, kind of not looking at me. But anyways, it was weird, but whatever. Annoyed with that too. And I get in the car and I drive back home. I grab myself a Timmy's because I'm like, maybe it'll make me feel better. And I go in the house and I realize it actually wasn't the right charger. So, well, I get home, I had enough. And because I was already upset and because my boyfriend was sleeping and I was feeling like it was unfair that he was sleeping and I was still awake. I didn't want to be awake. I wanted to be sleeping because that's kind of at the current point I was feeling. And I had a really bad headache, so I was kind of an asshole to him too. I know I shouldn't have been, but I was, and I feel so bad because immediately he woke up and he was a complete rock star. He, first of all, didn't poke the bear. He just looked at me and said, look, I know you don't have readings until later. And I was like, after this one I was doing, and I was like, yeah, that's true. And he's like, go take a nap. So I go into the bedroom to take my nap. I decide, no, before that, sorry, I was telling him I had so much stuff to do. He's like, no, you can do that stuff later. You don't need to do that right now. You can take the time for a nap. Just go do it. So he sends me to my room, and I like feel emotional because it was very nice to have somebody like care like that. Anyway, so I go to take a nap, and I wake up because my dog is trying to get in, and, you know, a few things happen, weird, strange dream, and then he makes this, like, ridiculous amount of food, like, he just went all out for food. Beautiful dinner. Like, we had a bacon-wrapped meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and sauteed apples. It's really nice to have someone that you're like being a complete asshole to just is nice to you. And he doesn't have to be, because you said some not nasty things, but like some rude things. And I felt so bad. And here he is doing all this for me. I want you to know that I see it and appreciate it, and I love you so much. So, if anything, know that I appreciate everything that you do. Even now. I love you so much. You turned my bad day into an amazing day. Because of you. Holy female emotion. Like, seriously. So gay, but very true. And everyone deserves that. Everyone. Every person deserves to be treated that way. I honestly believe that if more people treated other people like that, we would probably all be much happier in life. Like, you know, just be nice. Don't be mean. Like, be genuine. Be real. Treat each other nicely. People's hearts won't get broken. Everyone suffers, but just be nice. Even if you're just nice to one person, your partner, or your best friend, or your family member, or your kid, just be nice. Make them feel appreciated. Because it goes a long ass way. And I am so grateful for what